Hey everyone! You probably don't recognize me because I'm not in my car. But today I went to a study session with other interpreters who are studying for the CPC. And that is a great thing. Today we were going to just go over different scenarios and how to apply the CPC, because when you're taking the test, they're going to give you a scenario, and then at the end they're going to say, okay, support what that interpreter did using the CPC, or kind of critique it using the CPC. So you either agree or disagree with how they handled it, but they tell you if you're supposed to agree or disagree. So you have to be able to see both sides of it. And so that's what I was practicing today. We were supposed to go over those scenarios, and I had not gotten to memorizing the 5 tenet. I was going to do that after the study session, but someone there was like, oh, they did go to a workshop, and they're like, I've got a way to memorize it really fast. So she shared it with me. So I just wanted to disclose that this is a way to memorize it from a workshop that I didn't come up with, but I really liked it. And maybe this will sell you on hey, maybe I should do a workshop instead of having to come up with my own ideas. Okay, so 5.0 is talking about respecting your colleagues and interns and stuff. So 5.1 is friendly me, that I will be, it says civil. It doesn't say friendly. It says I will be civil to my colleagues and, respectful and stuff, because we're all professionals, so we should treat each other that way. 5.2 is team observe. That means that I will be a team player. I will meet with my team. I'll be, on time, which is usually 5, 10, 15 minutes before an assignment, and talk logistics about how do you want to do this? Do you want to start? Do you want me to start? Whatever. And then observe, be a active member of a team, and look and see if they get stuck. If they look at you for a sign or whatever, be there. Don't be one of those teams that gets their phone out when it's not their turn and they're just looking on Pinterest. Be involved. Sometimes you have to your supervisor sends you a text and changes your next assignment, and you need to check it and respond and stuff like that. Everyone gets that, but everyone can tell when you're scrolling and you're just not engaged and not being there to support, even just morally support. Hey, yeah, you did that. So that's team and observe. That's 5.2. 5.3 goes with that. If something happens and you feel like your team maybe violated the code of conduct, then you work it out with them. You bring it up to them first. And then if you don't agree or there's no resolution, then you file a complaint. You don't just file a complaint against a coworker. That wouldn't be professional. So for that one, it is you try to work out the difference. Can we work this out? No, complaint. So these memorization tips, they use 5 for everything and then the numbers. So that's a little bit different. But I like that each one that I'm doing, I'm trying to do a little different so that maybe I'll remember them better instead of them all being the same. So it was 5.1, it was friendly me. 5.2 was team, and then this is 2, observe. 5.3 is, okay, we're trying to work this out. No, 3, complain. 5.4 is I'm going to encourage and share. So I'm going to encourage people in my profession. We all are at different levels. Everyone started out as a newbie. Everyone, gets a little bit better. So when you're better, then you encourage the newbies and don't smush their dreams of being an interpreter. And so you're going to encourage and you're going to share information and you're going to mentor. So 5 and share. And then 5.5 is, okay. So this one is you're going to ask if you can bring an intern with you. You're going to ask your colleague. The other one about respecting the client said you're going to ask the clients to see if they care if you bring an intern. This one, you're going to say, hey, you know, hey, you're in an interpreting situation. Like, do you mind if I bring an intern next week to class, whatever. So that's the 5 accept. Anyway, it helped me. I memorized it. I mean, I'm not like super strong, but we went over it maybe 5 times and I got that much. So I really like how I've spaced this out because this was 5. We just have 2 more. My test is next Saturday. I feel like I'm in a good place. I still need to study and get the language down and like write it out on a piece of paper faster. So I'm going to do that tomorrow maybe. But just keep plugging along with me. You can do this. And I will see you later. Bye.